Welcome back. It's been a nice little hiatus. We back though.
The boys are back in town.
Back for like we never left.
How you doing, man? How y'all feeling out there?
Nene, what up, boy?
Fuck Nene. What up?
Unfiltered University. It's your boy, Professor Travis, everything in the building, along with a few co-hosts.
Oh, well, your man Big Grooviano back. How y'all doing?
It's your boy, Big L. You not Big Groove. You look Groove. Look Groove.
You know it.
Not just Groove.
Pause. I'm just going to let it be
Groovy. And we got the one and only behind the camera.
Jay Morris behind the camera.
I don't know what MJ is, but me and him going to have to,
MJ at mind practice.
Disrespectful. You are disrespectful. So yeah, we got a nice little set list set up for y'all today. Yeah. Shout out to Bible Boys. Larry used to be one of them.
For sure.
He got Mr. Cool Whip a couple times. Shout out to Miss Yvonne. But yeah, we got a nice little set list for y'all today. We're gonna tackle a lot of stuff that's been going on in the media and everything, per usual. But give a couple takes on. You wanna bring it in?
First of all, how y'all week been? What y'all niggas been on?
I just left a union meeting, so trying to.
This nigga want to be. You gonna run for president?
No, but yeah, we finna negotiate a new contract. Trying to get some more some more benefits, all of that good stuff. You guys, excuse me, I'm a little under the liquor. I've been drinking for a while now, so
What's been up with you, bro? You good?
Good, man. Had my kids all week.
Throwing the ball.
It's yeah. Got
nice
some shots
call,
up. Got some shots up. Doing the 7 days on, 7 days off for the summer. It's a rotation we got with the court system. Shouts out to my judge. Shouts out to my magistrate.
Had to use big words. I ain't been on shit. Just been chilling in pain. You know what I'm saying? Got a broke shoulder with no sling.
Yeah.
I'm out here thugging it.
Crazy taxi over here.
Crazy. No, head, man. Damn. That's crazy. He hit me. It was in a little fender bender.
Grand Theft Auto.
Dude ain't had no insurance. I'm mad as hell. But yeah, it is what it is.
How about you?
I'm good, man. Like
Full coverage?
Yeah, I have full coverage. Well, I got full coverage. I'm good. After?
We don't keep that.
No, before. I'm insured, bro. I'm not out here illegal in driving insurance. Whatever.
What they gonna do? They gonna put you up in a rental?
I got a rental. I had to pay for it, and they gonna reimburse me from when they go after him. But yeah, though.
What shoulder?
My left one. This one right here. That's the left side.
I feel.
It hurts sometimes. I be off the muscle relaxers. So yeah, I'm cool.
Is it bone or is it like
Bone.
muscle?
Just bone, yeah.
Collarbone or what? Clavicle?
Right, humerus.
I gotta look at the anatomy to figure out
Niggas.
which one that one is.
I go,
But it's not comedic though.
I've been in the doctors. I swear this shit is so weak. But yeah, I keep going to the doctor. That's all. Keep going.
I ain't catch that joke. Humorous, but not comedic. You know what I mean?
But yeah, though. What y'all want to start with Lori Harvey, man? What's up?
Oh, before we get into that, this episode is brought to you by Sweet Temptations Candle Company. What you are smelling now, what you are witnessing, going through the room, the nice aroma is peach rings. Got to make sure Larry don't steal this because he like peach rings and he like candles, shit like that. And he like peaches. Hand poured in Portage, Indiana.
Local.
Pure soy wax, 100% cotton wick. This is the 8-ounce joint. So for all your candle needs and accessories, get that. Once again, Sweet Temptations Candle Company. But yeah,
We'll have a link down in the description for y'all to
Yeah,
check
because
that out.
I need some of these.
Who knows them?
That's family. Alicia Williams.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and get a plug before we get further into it.
On this past weekend, last weekend, East Chicago had like a Juneteenth celebration out there.
Per usual.
The public library out there in the harbor, and she was out there selling the candles and went through them. She had a lot of good smelling ones, but I was like, man, this peach one is fire. So
Okay.
had to cop one. Said support the family.
So if you rub on the link on your phone, you can smell the aroma.
That's crazy.
That's part of the iOS 16 update. But you got to update your phone. You know. So, you know. But yeah, Lori Harvey. What would y'all gentlemen like to start with Lori Harvey?
Fuck Lori Harvey.
Damn. Right out the gate.
Right out the gate.
She was looking for somebody like me.
Man, she bogus. Hey, so look, what is, man, I get it. Whatever. You ain't ready for all of that. But I'm pretty sure that she knew he was going to do that shit. She probably could have been, yeah.
She knew he was gonna do what?
Because suppose he proposed to her.
Yeah, no, according to the internet and the people that broke the story, excuse us for not having that direct link in the sources. But yeah, according to all the media outlets that broke the story, they basically said that he was trying to push the relationship further. She wasn't trying to do that. So clearly they came to an impasse and a decision was made to part ways. So you got a lot of women all over the internet championing her, basically saying she's young. I think she's about 25, 26. Kudos to her for not either settling or knowing when to walk away and this, that, or the third. And personally, I guess I'll jump it off. I find that a little hypocritical because a lot of y'all, especially in this generation, y'all be the main ones talking about some y'all don't want nobody wasting y'all time. Y'all, per women, you know what your intentions are when you, what they say, you should have just left me alone. That
Man.
shit. Why you come bothering me? So yeah, I get it. It's a 10-year age gap. He 35, she 25, whatever. But when you make the decision, in my opinion, to be in a committed relationship, you sign up for everything that come with. I guess until you realize that it's not for you. So for all the women that's championing Lori Harvey,
Go to hell.
that and/or why don't you just champion men when he do the same thing? When he realize the situation ain't for him and he just get up and leave, you know, y'all could. Kudos to you, sir, for not settling. Kudos to you, sir, for Kudos to you, sir, for knowing that you deserve more or that you ain't ready or just want to enjoy life. You young, enjoy life, sir, just like y'all do Lori Harvey. You know,
They'll never do that. Too much like right.
Too much accountability. The lack of accountability, boy. It's a motherfucker.
I sat back on social media this week. I didn't want to jump into those Twitter debates and Facebook debates.
Hey, I ain't indulged in no arguments on Facebook in a long time.
Me neither. Growth.
You don't know. Hey, you ain't gang. You ain't gang. You ain't growth gang. But yeah, it's Is she wrong for walking away?
What you think?
If I was him, I'd be mad. I'd be pissed. I'd be hurt.
Sure.
That's why he went on a date with Corday. Like,
Excuse me?
you ain't see him at the Golden State game. Him sitting courtside with Corday.
Corday is a rapper though.
Yeah.
That's a boy.
I know they homies, but yeah, like he wasn't supposed to be there. He was second. He was the rebound.
He wasn't supposed
He
to be
was the rebound. But yeah, man, shout out to Michael B. Jordan, man. Sad gang. Like, I feel you. I swear I feel you. I know you ain't gonna hit. You probably ain't never gonna hit this, but I'm with you, bro.
What would you do? You finna propose, or are you trying to take it to the next level with a woman, and she hit you with the, nah, I don't really. Damn, this shit really smell like peach rings. But she hit you with the nah.
Fall back in the bushes like Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Man,
I ain't ready for all of that. What would you do?
I've done it to somebody before, and somebody's done that to me before. And I did it with somebody where it was like an 8-year age gap. And then somebody did it to me when it was a 12-year age gap. You know what I'm saying? So
that shit hurt, bro.
yeah, you know
That
what I'm
shit
saying?
hurt.
It's like, dang, I'm not drinking enough water.
What about you, Drew? In your past, because you're a happily married spud now. So.
Yeah. So
A potato.
I would have been mad.
Never seen Toy Story.
And I can understand if he broke it off or she broke it off. I can understand that part of it. But that's why I always say, man, you really gotta wait until she start pressing the issue. It sounds fucked up because
I was finna say, is that fair?
yeah, because you know why? Because I already know if I want to marry you or not.
Facts.
I don't know if you want to marry me though. You know.
So wait till she bring it up then.
Well, wait till y'all talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And who's to say? We don't know if they talked about it or not. But I felt like, all right, I already knew I was go, propose to Crystal and everything. Like maybe like a year or two into it. But it wasn't until she was like talking about it more that I was like, okay, I gotta go through with this for sure now. And she feel the same way I do.
Don't cry.
I ain't gonna cry. I hope he ain't cry, man. I'm sure.
I
would
would
tell you something about Lori Harvey. No, just
No, tell me. Learn me something.
Tell me something. Actually, you taught me something today because I pegged her as just another Kim Kardashian type chick.
She an Instagram model, bro.
No,
somebody
she a model.
Yeah, like somebody we don't know. They just famous. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, she done ripped the runway for years, going back to like 2017.
On BET Spring Bling?
No.
What?
I got you.
Marcus got to run it down because
I got you.
this whole time I'm thinking like, man, we creating the Black Kim Kardashian right now.
Nah, not at all. Professional career. Harvey has worked the runway for Dolce & Gabbana 2017 Spring Summer Collection. Has also appeared in campaigns for Dolce & Gabbana, Michael Kors, Valentino, Pat McGrath, Beauty Lab, and Burberry. In 2019, Harvey made her cameo in the music video Motivation by singing Normani. Like she ain't just living off her mom and her stepfather's fame and fortune. Like she a legit model. Like a legit model. So it's like I get it. Like she well within her own rights and shit. But it's like, what was the first question you asked?
I don't remember.
Because I wanted to respond to it, and it was just.
Oh no! What you talk about when I said
yeah, go ahead.
Waiting for them to bring it up, or
no, not that. Damn, I forgot that quick. I've been drinking too much, but yeah, even responding to that, you don't. Yeah, matter of fact, that probably was what it was. You don't think that that's a little unfair to a man, and more importantly, like to kind of deep dive into it. Pause. Lends itself to the whole a man should lead. Like, because if you just sitting back waiting for the woman to drop hints and breadcrumbs, yeah, I'm ready to be married and all of that. Or what about a wedding? What's your thoughts for the next 5 to 10 years future? Blah blah blah. Shouldn't you be the person to initiate it or whatever, as opposed to just because what if she never bring it up, but she want to marry you? Now you waiting for her, she never bring it up, and y'all 15, 20 years, and y'all just going together.
You know what? You got a point.
Toss it in the subtly.
Yeah, that's what it is. You gotta just gotta go to Jared website and then just look at different things, and then you go be like, man, this ring costs this much money, and then this ugly ring. And see how she responds.
Hey, what you think about this?
She might be like, oh, that's a nice ring.
Hey, babe, we was at work talking about marriage, and
how you feel about it? I ain't gonna hold you. Bree jumped out the gate with that shit. She was like, I ain't gonna be no 10-year girlfriend. And she was saying this shit like it's like 6-7 months. I was like, oh.
man, it's better that way.
I'm like, all right.
Because you do gotta make your intentions known. Like,
Facts.
Like, she probably just like, man, I'm just having a good time, and I'm not here for a long time. And he ain't probably hear it.
I mean, but why you in a committed relationship then?
How long were they together?
About
a year.
A little bit over a year, maybe.
Oh, but like, she can go.
No, she can't. That man fell in love in a year. He was ready to take it to the moon.
You see what it is? He jumped in too quick, man. He was taking her out. He rich though, so he could do that.
She rich.
Man, fuck her. She got a mustache like Steve Harvey.
You know what, man? When we talked about the women going at him on Facebook, though, man, just last year, that was goals for y'all.
I wasn't gonna be the person to say.
Michael B was gold?
Yeah, him and Lori Harvey. Like they was the new it couple, the power couple, goals, all of that. Like they got Nicki and Meek out of here, replaced them.
Niggas crazy. Nicki and Meek.
Wallace and Steve Harvey. He forever gonna be Wallace.
Man,
I don't care
I ain't
who
gonna
he
lie,
play.
that shit hurt my heart the way Bodie and Poot did him in season 1. That shit hurt my fucking heart. Killed my nigga Wallace.
Wallace. But
be a man. Be a man.
He's 35, but he's still young.
No, hell yeah.
A little bit. He'll bounce back.
I ain't gonna hold you because they say that he used to date white women too.
Yeah, he looks like it.
So if he,
I mean, he attractive, so he can get who he want to get.
Yeah, he famous. You rich.
no, I'm trying to claim it. I'm not.
I'm saying.
He look like it. But no, hey, you know what's gonna be crazy, and I don't want to hear shit from none of the women in the black community.
When he married a white woman.
When he married a white woman, I don't want to hear shit because he tried to keep it in the culture. He tried to bring home a black woman to his mama, start a life with, spread a seed with, and she wasn't having it.
But how would y'all prefer it? Would y'all prefer it to be she step out and she cheating, or she just say, you know what, let's end this?
I think she made the right choice.
Yeah.
I don't have no issue at all with the choice. I think I have a problem with the overall reception of the choice because it's hypocritical. When it's a woman choosing herself as opposed to a bad relationship, a toxic relationship, it's kudos, it's praises, it's high fives. When it's a man choosing himself for any other reason, it's he wasted her time. You should have left me alone. You didn't have no intentions for me. A whole lot of bullshit.
Have we talked?
No, we haven't.
Okay.
I'm in tune.
When Future be leaving these women,
He everything under the sun.
Trifling. Toxic.
y'all been slandering.
Bad father.
When Diddy strung Cassidy alone for 15 years.
Why he had a whole girlfriend, by the way. You know what?
whole wife.
R.I.P.
Crying over, man. What you crying over her? I'll be mad as hell.
No bullshit. They brought up a whatchamacallit one day, getting off topic just a little bit. R.I.P. What's his
Kim Porter?
Yeah, Kim Porter. But they said one weekend Diddy was out with Kim Porter, and then like 3 days, a weekday, like a couple days later, he was spotted on the beach with Cassie. Like he did like the holiday thing with Kim and the family, and then he had Cassie. Like niggas.
It's like when Future had all the baby mamas on Mother's Day, had dinner with him. He was cool. He was dope for that.
That's what's
But
up.
then now all of a sudden the nigga don't never take care of his kids. Like, man, these
No
bitches,
bullshit. Y'all don't understand how dope it would be for a man with multiple kids' mothers to get along harmoniously and everybody get along. And I speak that as somebody to get two baby mamas. Well, baby mamas.
So Future pulled that off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the baby mamas at a big ass table, look like the Last Supper, like the church picture. Everybody sitting around the table, enjoying themselves, having a good time, eating crab legs. You know, bitches, women love crab legs.
Definitely.
But he got a song out about that, don't he?
I think probably.
Yeah, he got a song talking about Valentine's Day, worst day or something like that.
Damn. Yeah, well, you got too many bitches.
That's what he probably said that for real.
Yeah, it's in the single. I think it's in the first verse.
Hey, Future cold. I don't know. I used to ain't like that nigga. He
I
cold.
still don't like that nigga, but he got a lot of quotables.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Future was around for MySpace, oh man,
He'd have been.
He'd fuck Lil Wayne up.
In the background.
He would have fucked Lil Wayne up.
For sure.
What else though?
Prayers to everybody involved.
Thoughts and prayers.
To Michael Jordan. To
The
Michael
real
Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
The real Michael Jordan.
The real Michael Jordan. Fuck that bald head nigga. The real. It's the real Michael Jordan.
Nah, he the real Michael Jordan.
Man, so I was like 38. The chick I was with, she was 25, and then she left me for a lesbian.
I'll be mad. I think I cry. I really cry. Like I'll be saying I cry, but
What kind of lesbian?
because it's levels.
And if she left you for a stud, I'd be hurt.
Well, her mom, when her mom moved back, her mom is a strong stud. All right. So I think her mom had a heavy influence
I'm confused.
On her type.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My mom moved back in town. You know, but I think my girl is, or my ex, somebody who I was associated with, you know what I'm saying, is a strong. She might be femme. If you got femmes in the studs, I think she'd be on the femme side.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't call it. I can't pinpoint it.
I have to reevaluate some shit. I'd be crushed.
If your girl left you for a girl, a dude girl, you'll be mad.
If she left me for a girl, I'd be mad. I'm gonna be pissed. If
What
you
if she
for a
cute?
new girl.
What if she cute?
So we could have fucked her together. Shit.
Hey, no, it's gay. I don't know if it's
It's
gay.
what?
Gay Pride Month. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's Pride Month. Yeah,
It's gay day all
But,
month.
I don't know how I would feel.
Shit.
Like
Crushed.
maybe like
Ego crushed. She left you for a fake dick.
damn.
Or not even a dick
he
at all.
said, "Damn."
But it feels like a. I don't want to stereotype nobody. But it feels like a stud dude, a stud girl. A
Hey,
dude,
it is crazy because I want to throw.
Knock them out. I'm about to knock.
Hey, I'd be pissed.
Cause I know she gonna be talking shit. They be talking shit, boy.
Man, hey,
They'll be looking
Hey.
at you, grabbing their waistline.
with they red hoop shorts and they white beaters. I just painted a picture.
finesse the
You know
shit, guy.
exactly who that is.
Talking about.
Red hoop shorts, white beater,
Oh my
and a
god.
pair of J's.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus
I just
Christ.
know, cause like I just know they gonna be talking shit. Like a dude will talk shit to you. So if it's a girl talking shit to you, like is she like rough with it?
They be aggressive.
Go be like, God damn, I can't even.
Like in public,
Punch you in the
like,
face.
Look, when you think that when they think you want that girl, like they do the most over exaggerated shit in the world. Like we was at Navy Pier one year over the summer,
don't know why
and it
that's
was
funny.
a gang of it was a pack of them. Oh, whatever.
Back up. You niggas is crazy.
And we was eyeing we was eyeing the ones that was cute, the girly girls or whatever. And this was like 10, 15 years ago, some shit like that. And when I tell you that motherfuckers got the mean mug and the talking shit, like they had real dicks or something.
He did, boy.
I'll fuck Young and May up.
Shit,
Younger May got the
Papa,
phone.
nigga.
They say she walk around with the strap on, and I ain't talking about the Uzi.
That's funny.
Jesus Christ.
I seen the stud with a dick print, man. Wow, cucumber, something's on it, motherfucker.
Disgusting. Niggas crazy. Niggas
Come
is
on,
crazy.
man. Y'all ever seen that before?
No.
Oh man.
They taking it 2-5 in 2022.
Oh my goodness.
What game was we playing here?
Nah, I
I
made
guess
that
it is
up.
what it is, man. Some women be bisexual. Like, both.
I'm fine with that. Like I dated a girl that was bi before. Like
Yeah.
I ended the relationship. I want to make this perfectly clear.
I forgot I forgot who it was. I think it might have been like Jess Hilarious or somebody, but they was talking about I think they asked her like would she date a bisexual dude? And then I think the consensus was like, no, but I feel like dudes would be cool with it.
Dudes would be cool with what?
If they girl was bisexual.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be fine with it.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm gonna always have a hope that you gonna bring a threesome around, and that was my hope in high school when I dated the girl that was bi.
Yeah.
And what if she don't?
I ain't mad. Shit, like it's just I'm keeping my fingers crossed. You know, that's like when your mama tell you she might buy you something when y'all go in the store. She said I might. Like it ain't a guarantee no, it ain't a guarantee yeah.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
What if the girl she bring weak?
I mean, if as long as she don't look like a dude, I'm good. Like, and you know my taste. Like, if you cold and I like you, don't bring some booger wooger in the bedroom. Like don't do that. Like,
But what if your taste ain't her taste though?
Alright.
Yeah.
Think of this, right? House party, right? Your girl kind of bi or bi-friendly, right? Not saying she bisexual, she bi-friendly, right? And one of her friends is all the way that, you know what I'm saying? And she do hair. She was a hairstyle. It's a real situation.
I was gonna wait for you to say it. This is a real situation.
I like it. I like it. I like it so far.
So anyway, house party at your goddamn house, right? But then she ducked off into another room. The door was open. They ducked off another room, sitting real close with the red Solo cups, and like she like taste this, and then she reached over to taste that, but they close.
They raping my girlfriend.
And you looking through there like, okay. You go off and you thinking in your head like, all right, man, something might pop off. You go in there, huh? Yeah, boo. Hey, go give me some more of that other stuff, and send you off. and then you come and the door closed.
That's cheap.
They sent you to the store.
Come back.
They sent my nigga to the corner store.
And the door closed. What's your thing?
Oh no, I gotta break it up. I ain't even gonna hold you. Cut me in or cut it out. I'm dead ass. And we ain't had no prior conversation. No, I gotta break it up. No, I ain't even gonna break it up. I'm just gonna go do my own thing. I'm gonna find somebody else at the party and I'm gonna go close the door. Straight up. And you can't get mad because you fucking old girl. Or y'all doing whatever y'all doing behind closed doors.
Something going on.
Damn, I'll be hurt. That happened to you?
I kind of fabricated just a little bit the egg go that way.
Oh,
But and the door ain't closed all the way. You feel me?
don't fuck another girl without telling me. At least give me the option to join in or whatever, or to sign off on it. Cause you'll be mad if I fuck another girl without telling you. I'd be pissed.
But they'll say that ain't the same thing. That's the crazy part.
So what, you want me to go fuck another dude?
Man,
I'm not doing that.
What the fuck?
I'm not doing that. I want to make it perfectly clear.
But I knew that. No, she told me that she liked her.
Oh, we could have made this a group event.
She told me that the other girl liked her.
And her telling you was her telling you that she kind of like her too.
Kind of.
I mean, you supposed to quarterback that thing. You dropped the ball. You supposed to get a pop. You supposed to bring them both in the room.
I'm actually good with that.
You must say want to fuck the other girl.
No, she nice.
Oh, you bullshit.
Nice. I'm saying I'm good. Not like I'm good. I'm cool. I'm saying I'm good. Like I'm good at manipulating those situations.
I don't think that's the word to use.
I say I don't think you want to use that word.
I don't think that's the word.
You gonna say manipulate?
Handling.
We gonna bleep that.
Oh man.
But yeah, nah. Like, what would you do? You walk in the door and you see a girl at the party. You ducked off with another girl, and y'all ain't had no prior conversation about it.
I'll be mad as fuck. I'll be pissed. How she look?
Cold. She like your girl. Well, however cold you think your girl is, she like her.
I'll be pissed. What you do? Try to walk up and join? Try to grab some ass?
No, you can't
and
do
motherfucker
that.
smack your hand?
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my girl ass. That's what I'm gonna do. And what if the other girl smack your hand?
Oh.
We gotta fight.
We gotta fight. That's nuts. I'll be pissed off.
Hey, no,
do you get mad? Do you hit not hit her, but
definitely. Yeah.
Niggas is crazy.
So you trying to be another girl hit my hand while I'm trying to grab my girl ass? We got a squabble then. Shit. We got what Wax say? We gotta get out.
We gotta get out.
Yeah, that's cock blocking to another level. This is my girl.
That's the definition. Shit.
My girl, what you doing?
And I ain't trying to. If I'm wrong for saying it this way, I apologize. They be hella possessive. Like, hella possessive. Like, it be borderline. Like, if that was a nigga doing that, you would say that he was, like, aggressive and rapey and all of that shit. Like, yeah. You was there. What was it? 2012 when we went to, not Lil 5, but Grand Prix. We went back to Purdue for Grand Prix. Mm-hmm. And we was at the bar. It was me, you, somebody, I ain't gonna say no name. We was at the bar. Whatever. Because you said that I was turning old girl. It was a stud. And she was trying to battle on some dead shit. But Julia said that she was like trying to twerk me type shit. He said I was turning the back straight. But she was being hella, like, I was trying to fuck with her friend or whatever. And she was being hella aggressive about her friend. And I wasn't really like, she was doing all this dancing shit. You know, I'm a dancing ass nigga. Like, okay, cool, that's cool, but my attention is really directed over here. But she was doing all of this shit, and I think she was trying to stop me from fucking with, because her friend was giving me the vibes, like really, really giving me the vibes and shit. But she kept trying to do all this dick and shit. I'm like, all right, man. She must not want me to fuck with her. But her friend happily married now, so kudos to them.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. That's funny.
I told her they be aggressive.
They
don't play that shit.
They.
I don't want to say who they is, but you know.
Is it the same day DJ Khaled be talking about?
Yeah.
They don't want to see you win.
Yeah, them. But yeah, what else we got on the docket?
I don't know. What was we talking about?
Yeah, Larry had a whole set.
Man, what is? Fuck it, we go.
Brewcups.
Breakups, and so when you break up with somebody, how long is too soon? How soon is too soon to start fucking with somebody else?
Hey, and I'm gonna tie it in because that was my nigga, man. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you what's too soon. A week, and I ain't trying to be funny, but like I said, I'm tying in because I like trouble music. R.I.P. to him. But he was with an old girl. He probably was talking to her way before then, of course. But they said she only broke up with the dude a week ago.
No, they said he was with her like damn near the same week or some shit, like a couple days prior.
And he pop up. They say he broke in. I'll wait for more details to come out, but the nigga probably had a key.
That's crazy. You'll wait for more details to come out about that. But
you know what I'm saying? Niggas crazy. Like we just talk about how they crazy. Dudes be crazy too. Like niggas will kill you about their girl. And
especially their old lady.
They'll kill you about their old lady. And that's what happened. You saw us nigga in the bed with old girl.
And she not yours at that point. If you come in and you see her and y'all broke up, you gotta take that L, my nigga.
Yeah, you do. But niggas ain't thinking that way. Like, there's been plenty of people who got knocked off because they was messing with a girl who somebody else still in their mind that's their girl. Like I said, a week. Too soon.
Hey.
Because you just sent this nigga to jail. He coming back.
You just what?
Like, I think she got like him arrested or something. I want to say, I might be imagining, but it was something where he got kicked out the house. A week ain't long enough.
You get kicked out by the police?
I think so. I could be putting words, but if I remember what I read right there, the police were called. He is gone. He was gone for like a week and popped back up on him.
Hey, listen. To quote the illustrious Steve Harvey, to keep it on brand, men get over women with new women.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
You think it was a robbery?
I don't want no
Robbery gone bad?
No.
That
was
they
a dude.
Set up.
No, they said it was. He heard dude was over there. He went over there, saw him in the bed, and it was just that. Like it wasn't no ulterior motives. It wasn't shit else going on.
You was just hurt.
Yeah, feelings hurt, and he let that thing fly.
Because I know sometimes setups go wrong.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
But that's why I just tied it into with the what's too soon. No, man. I guess it's how y'all. How long have y'all been breaking up?
For me,
bam. That's a good one. How long y'all been breaking up? If motherfuckers ain't been emotionally and mentally there.
Yeah. Then that's a totally different story.
We finna open up a whole other can of worms. I'm with y'all though. I agree with that. Like,
I'm moving on the day before the breakup.
bingo. And he being nice for me.
You breaking up? You ain't breaking up until you found something else.
No, I ain't that nigga. I break up and be single for a minute, but I ain't gonna hold you. It's been situations where I broke up mentally long before the breakup was over, and I started doing my thing. Like I ain't gonna act like I haven't. Like it's like that's a fact. Like it's. I don't think there's no rules to breaking up. That shit that's devised by women. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
And it depends though, because it's only when they getting broke up with.
Yeah.
If they doing the breaking up, ain't no rules to it.
But like if it's me, the next day I'm probably moving on. But if it's the girl that break up with me, I'm giving like I feel like she should, you know what I'm saying? She should refrain.
Wait a year
for at least a month. Depending on how long we've been together. We've been together 3 years, 4 years. You gotta wait.
If I still got feelings for you, I agree with you. But if I legit don't give a damn about you at all no more, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do an hour later.
But how often is that though? Like
it's rare. It's few and far between.
And then the reason for the breakup though.
I had one relationship where I ain't give a fuck like that. Just one.
Well, most of them you ain't want to. You wanted to still be with her.
No, most of the time in my adult life, because I used to be the nigga that like, I want you to break up with me. I don't like breaking up with people because I don't want to do the long drawn out crying shit. You coming over my house doing shit, all that. Like, but in my adult life, well, I pull the trigger quick. Like when I'm ready to go, it's over.
Man,
and I don't give a damn.
So I broke up with one person in my life. Usually I just do stupid shit to.
You a sucker.
Nah, bro. Man, I don't like arguing. And like you said, the whole long drawn out shit. Hey.
Oh, that's the one? Oh, you a soldier. You saved all your breakups for that one. This nigga nuts. But I get it. You gotta pop your cherry sometimes.
Niggas is crazy. But yeah, like it happens shit.
I get it.
Ain't no, yeah.
I don't think there's no such thing as too soon. That shit is made up by society and all of that. Like, it's your body. What women say? Your body, your choice. It's your body.
Pro-choice.
Right.
Yeah, man. Depending on who the person you're moving on with is. If you somebody local, it's like, what? How'd you with this dude from around the area so quick? You know what I'm saying? Like,
shit, that's just
that quick?
That's a conversation.
He must have been in the back
have.
pocket. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't always true because I've been on both sides of that.
Because they cheat with the nigga that's local. Like they, like, hey,
not straight up.
It is what it is.
That's why I switched it to how long y'all been breaking up. Because if it's been turmoil in y'all relationship for a while now, shit, one of y'all probably gone mentally already. You know,
and that, you know what? And I think that's a conversation that's not had enough. If you know that y'all been at each other's necks and because I've been in that situation before, and when I pull the Band-Aid off or I pull the trigger in a relationship, I get the where's all of this coming from? I'm like, fam, we've been beefing for however long. Mm-hmm. Like we ain't had a hospitable, respectful conversation in I don't know how long. We've been at each other's necks. We walking past each other, not saying shit. But now you want to act like everything was copacetic when I bring up the breakup. Yeah. I don't like that. So it's like when you start doing your thing after the relationship over, fam, we've been mentally apart for God knows how long.
Yeah, right.
Like that. That's the shit that I don't think is fair or whatever. So then you want to crucify a nigga or a woman, depending on what side you on. When they choose to do their own thing, they well within their rights. Like, don't tell me that like we broke up. Now I gotta sit back and twiddle my thumbs for 6 months to a year till you find somebody or you happy that the relationship is over. Look, if we're gonna do the back and forth thing, we're gonna do the back and forth thing anyway. But I'm gonna be over here, get my rocks off, you know.
During the back and forth.
Like, because, you know, some people swear up and down that, like, oh, just because we broke up, if we've been together a long time, we not done. So, how you out? You was there. I've had that before, like, you in public with your ex, and they get to wilding. You've been there and shit, like, and they get to doing shit just because you in public together. That's why I'm making my business not to be in public with my exes, like, especially if it's been like that, because I'm not finna have somebody else that I'm out here with or that I could potentially be meeting up with or talking to because you want to be stupid and shit. Like, nah, we broke up. You do your thing over there. I'm gonna do my thing over here because I don't want that confusion and shit. Like that shit is stressful. I don't like that shit.
To the people out there, how long would y'all wait? Leave that in the comment section. Let us know something.
Y'all could be honest because I don't judge. If y'all moving on right away, I support it.
And then when I think about it, too, it'd be tricky, too, because I watch a lot of paternity court. I think I talk about this all the time. But
that's your favorite show.
It'd be motherfuckers who, like that's why I say you just got to be careful, too, because motherfuckers, they be like, all right, I broke up with him last week, and we had sex last week, but we broke up, and I'm sleeping with this person this week, and now I'm pregnant, and I don't know who the baby daddy is. That ain't cool.
That's tough.
Like, you gotta be careful when you do this stuff too. Like you say, like it really shouldn't be a time limit, but you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
Motherfuckers be mental, bruh. They head be all fucked up.
Cause then what if you moved on to this person, then y'all break up, and then now you back with your ex?
That shit happen a lot too.
Yeah. No, and then that other person get to tripping. Cause nah, we just broke up a week ago.
And now you back with her. You
Now
probably
you back
fuck with
with
her the
her.
whole time.
Yeah, see, you gotta be careful out there when you doing this.
I wouldn't do that shit.
Cause you ain't wrong, but in somebody else's mind, you might be wrong.
Listen,
If that makes sense.
it's all hypocritical.
Yeah.
Women can do whatever the fuck they want to do per society. If a man does that shit, he gonna be all type of ain't shit niggas. You ain't never stop fucking with her. You just stringing me along. Again, you wasted my time. You should have just stayed with her. Look.
But that's just the double standard we gotta live with.
No, we ain't gotta live with. I ain't gotta live with shit. I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
you can get the fuck out my face. I was doing. Look, I'm over here. You over there. Keep.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's just the society.
Yeah, and I think that
it's
shit
fucked
lame.
up, but
I think that's lame.
hey, man, I believe in double standards.
Yeah.
Some of them. I don't subscribe to that one.
Subscribe. My girl say I subscribe to all of them. I probably do.
Oh, you do though. You do.
Yeah, I do be double standard like a motherfucker. Like, call a girl a hoe in a minute. Say, nah, but y'all get what I mean.
I will.
I don't disrespect women. I was raised
These
different.
hoes? Nah, I just quit.
Disrespect the hell out of them.
I mean, I ain't gonna throw nobody under the
I
bus.
respect people, man, but that, like I said, double standard. Like, men to get slandered for something, and women to get a pass for it, and vice versa. There's some things niggas could do that women to do, and then they be like, damn, what the fuck you doing that shit for?
So, go ahead.
So is Lori a Kim Kardashian?
Yep.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
Originally, that's
No.
why I said
No, she's
originally
not.
I thought
No.
so
No, she's
because
Why?
I'm talking about on the men's status.
no.
line.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Like her and men.
I
Yeah,
know what you
yeah.
mean. She's not, because Kim Kardashian's claim to fame came from two things: her father being a famous lawyer, and the sex tape with Ray J. Three things, and being Paris Hilton's assistant.
It ain't even about the fame. Like it don't got to be about the fame. Like just the fact her track record.
Oh,
they the same.
This is why I was comparing it because I was
Sure,
like,
why not?
this is what I was comparing because I was saying like before Marcus brought up her modeling thing, which I knew nothing about. Now I know I changed my mind a little bit, but before I knew that, I was like, hey, we only know her for sleeping with all these famous niggas, same as Kim Kardashian. Like that's the only reason why I know you. Like what else do you do, Kim Kardashian?
I won't hold you. The first time I heard her name was in the Meek song. Yeah, and Justin.
Yeah, son.
And Justin. She was with
was
Justin
with-
first. And
Yeah.
that's
And
the
Saturday
sketchy shit.
Entertainment.
Nah, for real.
She was with the whole Kings of Comedy except Steve. No, I'm bullshitting,
And
man.
somebody had a theory too about this though. There's, I think it was Clemay. I want to say it's Clemay. I might be wrong, Clemay, if you're listening. But she was like,
She
yo,
gonna let you know.
she is like, yo, she's like for hire. She's just a girlfriend for hire. And that could
Amber
be,
Rose.
hey,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, hey, I could be your girl for a 1-year contract.
Yeah.
And then we go break up.
That's weird to hear another woman say that about another woman. But I get it.
And it kind of makes sense.
I think that since we back on that, I think she's a weird case, and maybe she's not weird. Maybe she's normal. Maybe I'm reacting to all the reactions that her and Michael B. Jordan have got post breakup. Has she done anything really wrong? In my opinion, no.
No, not at all.
Like, I don't necessarily, because one thing that Rich said, R.I.P. Rich, cause we used to, I used to kill Kim K all the time at work. To this day, I call her and her whole family sirens. Like I've never met a black man that bumped into them that didn't have some trauma attached to them after.
Hey, that's
No,
real.
dead ass. Think of one. Outside of Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush got out of there quick.
And Reggie Bush also wasn't the man he was at USC either.
Shit, you crazy as hell. He won a Super Bowl with
You right.
New
My
Orleans.
bad, Reggie Bush.
And he had 1,000 yards with Miami and fucking and Detroit. The fuck. I think women are living vicariously
Through her.
through her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She doing the shit that they want to do.
And I know that for a fact because I had somebody close to me telling me some stuff that I'm not going to divulge and I'm not going to say their name. But it shocked me when she told me that she felt that way because that's not the lifestyle that you live. You live a completely different lifestyle all of that. But when she said that if she could redo things, she would kind of go that route. I asked her, I'm like, okay, well, would you change what you have now? And she kind of beat around the bush the first time, so I re-asked the question. And she, in so many words, she was like, I think the end result is she still wants what she wants now, or what she has now, but I think she would want it at a different time frame. And personally, I don't necessarily understand how that works. Like, when you find love is when you find love. And I think that that's what's most unfair. A lot of these women, because I saw a lot of married women chiming in, high-fiving, championing Lori Harvey. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Support, whatever you support. And me and Bree talked about it. She was like, no, I wouldn't get married young either. I'm like, so if you find a person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, and in this case, i.e. me, you would put that on the back burner to enjoy your 20s? Because everything that she's doing outside of, honestly, outside of fucking other niggas, if that's not part of your relationship package, you can do in a marriage. You could travel, you could kick it with your friend groups, he with his boys, you with your girls, see the world, fulfill your dreams and all that in a relationship. So what is it exactly are y'all championing? Are y'all just championing her hopping from dick to dick? If we keep it like calling it a spade, because that's what it sounds like. So if you don't want to be in a relationship, just say you don't want to be in a relationship. But you can't say that you want a relationship and you want to be Lori Harvey, because clearly she's choosing the field over a nigga that was ready to give her the world. Maybe that's not the word she wanted, but at the same time, it's like, to anybody else, attentive, successful, according to, and these is attributes that women say he has. Like, I'm not picking one way or another. Like, it's a week ago he was the nigga he was Hollywood's golden child right now. So it's like, what's the problem?
I think
You can't please these.
Say that shit louder for the people in the back.
Some women you can't please, and it's a lot of them, bro.
Sometimes you feel like there's more to life, and you want to live a little bit more before you settle down.
Yeah, like you said, she 25. Like you said, some women do feel like, hey, still got to do more living. Some girls do be like, hey, I met this dude. He was the perfect person.
But what's living though? And that's what I mean. Like what's that?
Going to the bar.
Whatever it is in their mind, like meeting different people.
Meeting other niggas.
Yeah.
Man, like let's call a spade a spade. Because women don't like other women.
Yeah.
And it's time we start having that conversation. Women don't like a lot of other women. They like their friend groups. And if they friend group maybe bring another woman or two around from the job or a family member, they ingratiate her into the friend group as long as she ain't trying to fuck one of they niggas already. And that's how the friend group grow.
And then I think
This nigga preacher.
most people, men and women think marriage as, oh, this is it. This is just us. When that's not what it is. Like, I hang with my friends all the time. My girl hang with her people all the time. And then we hang together with our people all the time. Like, y'all still got to be individuals. Exactly. You can still be individuals, man. That's why when you say, like, they want to meet other niggas, yeah, they want to meet other niggas. Like, whether they want to admit it or not, that's what it is. Because everything else you could do in a relationship.
Drop one of the clues bombs for you.
What the fuck was that?
That's the face for the.
That shit had no reverb.
NBA playoffs, game 4. Who you going with? Leave a comment in the chat box.
2-2.
Be tied up.
Let me tell you something. If it go 3-1, we got to start talking about how.
If it go 3-1, it's over with.
We got to start talking about how, hey, man.
KD?
No.
That first chip was a fluke. If they lose.
Nah, you can't say that.
Shit.
You can't. Regardless of the fact, you can't say that because they went 7-3-9 in next year.
Yeah, and they lost.
You can't say that.
They lost.
And they lost.
I mean, true.
3-1.
But I give it to
3-1.
I give it to you like this. Without KD, they're still the best team in the West for the next 3 years after that first championship. So they still get back to the West, and this is a crapshoot after that. I mean, they get back to the finals, and it's a crapshoot after that.
I mean, then they just LeBron.
Now they might not have
just
3
LeBron.
rings. They might have 2 because
Do they beat that Houston team without KD?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's and the statistics that prove it. They played better on the court when KD was off the court than they played with him on the court. Like they're more efficient. The ball moved better. Like KD slowed the pace of that team.
But that's all offense. But what about defense?
KD didn't play defense. They played great team D. What was that defense with
He's playing some
Milwaukee?
D. He's playing some D.
They played great team D. That's what it was. Because if you notice, you don't see that defense in Brooklyn.
But like that first and second championship, KD was playing defense in one of them years.
He
shots.
Matter of fact, he was rated. He almost made an all defensive team. That's because they played great team D. The reason it was only those 2 years or those 3 years before he got hurt in the playoffs was because Golden State as a whole plays great team D. You don't see or hear none of that in Brooklyn. Even
Boston in 5.
Huh?
Boston in 5.
Boston.
Okay. 0-1.
Boston in 5. Watch.
I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't put no money on this series because I do personally think that Boston is the superior team.
I said this at the beginning of the playoffs.
I know. I agree with you then. I just didn't say shit. Like Boston, I picked Boston to come out the East. As Jamar told them niggas at work, the moment they got Al Horford back, like Al Horford is just something different. He does something different to that team. Like they ain't even scary. Like they're a complete team. They just up and down sometimes on offense.
Yeah, up and down like on offense. I feel like they match up well against Golden State, and they play great defense.
They match up well against anybody.
Yeah,
anybody.
But I'm saying like that would be like if I would say Golden State's like this gonna be the most difficult team to play against. I would say it was them. If Milwaukee had old dude, then I probably would have. They would have
beat Chris Middleton. They would have beat Milwaukee in 7, maybe even 6.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They would have like them 2 teams. I feel like match up pretty good. And I ain't a Boston fan. Y'all know I'm a Lakers fan, so
that sounds hurtful.
I want them niggas to lose low key, but I like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown been balling like in the finals, like
in the playoffs period.
In the playoff period, but like
up and down. They go on scoring drought sometimes. Both of them.
But like these 3 games, Jaylen Brown has been like killing. So
I still think Golden State can win, but I won't front and act like I don't know who the most superior team looks to be at the present moment in time.
Yeah, depending on how this game go, like if the next game Golden State blow them out,
yeah, it's a crapshoot.
Yeah, but if it's like close, I got Boston winning the whole thing. If it's close, like close, cause
hey, Draymond, man.
If Draymond get 15 points, 8 rebounds, they gonna
lose.
Crazy.
Draymond scoring 15 points. He taking shots away from somebody.
No, or he just got a high hand.
Yeah,
he's just knocking them down.
Right, because he's done that and they won before.
And
like
they don't win.
Draymond highest scoring game in the playoffs. They lost.
Shit, like fuck.
They lost.
Jason Tatum had a 40-point game and they lost against
Miami.
Who,
Draymond?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know when he came back, what was that, game 6 against Miami? I mean, Cleveland?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga had, what, 30-something?
35, he had triple-double.
Yeah, but no, actually, that was game 7 that you're talking
game
about.
Game 7?
Yeah, but Bogut and Andrew Bogut and fucking Andre Iguodala was out because they both got hurt game 6. That's what I'm saying. That, like, especially that 2018 Cleveland team, like that team was gonna get swept with or without KD, straight up. Because they didn't. Because that was the year that D Wade was there. Fucking D Rose and all them Isaiah Thomas before the trade deadline, and they traded all them motherfuckers away, and all you have was fucking Rodney Hood and goddamn Iman
Weber looking ass. That nigga look like Weber.
Yeah, nah, like so. Honestly, if anything, if KD never comes, they still split 2-2 or 2-1. They win in 20. Yeah, shit, 16-17. The Cleveland. 15-18 Golden State, because OKC was never coming back out the West. That's for damn sure. And KD knew that. That's why he gave Russell the finger.
I got Boston winning.
That's
Boston.
Yeah,
he gonna channel his inner Kobe.
He lose a lot too.
Tatum?
Yep. And I feel like they figured it out though. Pick and roll, get stuff on one of y'all, and go to work. Guaranteed bucket.
No, yeah, he definitely a liability on defense. That's for sure.
He's a fucking cone.
Damn.
He's a cone.
Jordan Poole got to step up too, though.
And Clay got to start getting. He got to get going early. Like he be having these quiet ass, nothing ass first halves, and then he get going in the third quarter. Shut the fuck up though, because when LeBron will get going, he can't because he ain't in it.
It be like that.
I don't even understand how you hate from outside the club.
He ain't hating.
No, you is though.
Hey, I got 2 favorite teams. I told you that. Wherever LeBron go and whoever being Golden State ass. Hey.
You a hater. That's some hating ass shit to say.
Hey, it be like that sometimes.
That's some sucker shit. I expect more from you. But you from K-Man, you don't know no better.
Let's go, Boston. Hey, man. So look, y'all talk all this Calumet and Harbor shit, but y'all motherfuckers from the Harbor love hanging out in Calumet, boy. Y'all don't never kick it in the Harbor.
Rollo's is in the Harbor. Niggas is at Rollo's all the
Jesus
fucking time.
Christ.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Y'all motherfuckers from Calumet and y'all like kicking it in the Harbor all the time. If Rollo's come back, you gonna be right there talking about let me get some tacos. Some jerk tacos.
Calumet Day coming up this year.
Yes, sir.
First time in 30 years.
I think it's for July 26th.
23rd. So you gonna be there too, ain't it? With a t-shirt.
Actually, I work that day, but I'll probably
You calling off for that? You calling off for that?
We got the after party.
No, I might though. I might.
Just know that.
I might put in a vacation day for that day too.
Unfiltered University doing the after party.
We got the after party.
See, niggas gonna believe that y'all gonna have all these people down here in your grandmama's basement. They ain't on the phone.
We got the after party. It's gonna be reserved. It's legit. I'm thinking about doing it at Malcolm's spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Cause you know the K-Man niggas love Kennedy.
Man.
I really do.
Man.
But yeah, man, I mean, we gotta admit, man, would you rather hang in fucking Guthrie? Would you hang by Goodman Park?
Why is Guthrie the pinnacle place in the
Because
Harbor?
what else is it to hang out out there?
The shrine on fucking Pulaski. You got
Who hangs out there?
anybody that throw a party at the shrine? Send them.
Man, don't nobody hang out. We talking about like regular post up spots. Ain't nobody posting up at the damn shrine. Ain't nowhere to post up at in the Harbor.
The projects don't even exist no
I'm
more.
going to Baby Park. Post up at Baby Park.
Yeah, motherfucker.
My brother hang out at Baby Park, dog. Like, what the fuck?
We're gonna talk about that off air. Because I can't say what I want to say on air because I don't want to offend nobody.
Nah, yeah, we can talk. Yeah,
Yeah, see, yep.
Shout out to my Harbor guys.
I fuck with the Harbor. I stay with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Because you wanted to be one of us. You was one of us. You used to stay on the dark side.
I didn't stay on the dark side, bro.
DSG.
Stay by the white people. On the other, I stayed on the other side of the bridge. That ain't dark side.
Okay, light side.
That's all the Latins over there. All the Mexicans.
I was Mexican. Nah, man. Y'all wanted to be us. I get it.
Shout out to East Chicago as a whole. Know what I'm saying?
I ain't never heard nobody say I wanted to be from K, man. Never
Hey,
in my
I
life.
could tell y'all a story about somebody I really heard say that, and I was like, dog.
He wasn't from the Harbor. I
Oh,
bet.
he was definitely from the Harbor. He was a real Harbor nigga.
He wasn't born there.
Oh, he was definitely born there. Born and raised.
Who? Put him out there.
Oh, Guthrie is where he spent most of his days.
Hey, niggas is crazy.
Hey, you gotta relax. You gotta relax, like for real, for real.
Man, Guthrie had them hard ass walls
I want to know. I grew up in Lakeside in dark
and
side.
no cable. Well, Guthrie ain't get cable till like 2005.
I ain't got shit to do with me. I had cable my whole life.
Niggas could get cable on Guthrie, man. Had the big back TV.
Hey, I thought they was playing when they first told me that.
They ain't had cable. Y'all had left for forever. I feel like it's an equal trade off. Guthrie still here. Actually, no. Guthrie really ain't even.
They ain't
still
delivered pizza to the projects for a while, so.
They still don't deliver.
Man, I'm
still
chilling.
don't deliver pizza to the
I'm
projects.
chilling.
It don't
I'm
exist.
chilling.
Can't deliver pizza.
Shout out to the pizza man. Shout out to the pizza man.
Y'all used to rob him. I'm snitching today.
Man, niggas crazy.
It's crazy. Y'all had home cooked meals at home. Y'all didn't even need that.
Man.
Hey,
Oh, I heard something about the projects too. I'm gonna tell y'all off air.
damn.
We gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna put him out there. I'm definitely run y'all through the mud off L. I heard something recently. Ain't nobody, and y'all kept it quiet. But I heard about it because I'm cool with somebody who work in the school system.
Damn.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna talk about y'all real bad.
Somebody doing something they don't got no business.
A lot of y'all was doing something y'all had no business.
What else? What else? What we at with it now? Something else?
Didn't you have something else that you wanted to bring up? What was on the docket? Let me see.
My phone.
We covered everything.
Yeah, we did.
Moral of the story: y'all hoes be hypocritical.
You can't call them hoes.
Who can't call them hoes?
They ain't hoes, bro. They curious,
Nah,
fatherless,
y'all hoes,
misguided.
y'all unstable creatures be real hypocritical. Y'all praise Lord Harvey, but y'all ran the local nigga through the mud that left your best friend because your best friend probably ain't shit neither or whatever, and he found something better. He just saying,
All right, Joe, we gone. We go.
oh my bad.
Yeah, man, we're an hour in. I think we covered everything.
What else going on in the world, man? What y'all think about Russia?
Bro, you know what? I ain't heard shit. Like I ain't been paying no attention.
No,
but
don't lie, yeah.
What about the school shootings? Like all these shootings,
shit.
we needed to.
Yeah, we talked about sweet.
Hey,
So-
edit that break. Edit that almost finna sign off out.
Be, like,
Hell yeah, because
so
yeah.
I know you was so
Yeah.
like gun
Yeah.
control crazy, and I was thinking like, man, maybe this little stupid motherfucker was right, bro. Like maybe we do need like,
Wait, we need gun control. Hey,
bro.
I know one thing. Oh, go ahead.
My bad. It ain't gonna stop nothing because niggas still gonna find a way to get guns. Like, but like this shit is crazy, bro. Like I don't understand how. What do you get out of shooting a kid? Like, how the? I don't know. What point? I don't. What's the purpose of all that?
That was like the most cowardice shit ever, though. Like when you think about it, like, all right, man, you ain't got no connection to these kids, dog. And they kids, what the fuck they do to you? They don't even know you.
Was he planning it?
Yeah, it was playing.
So supposedly he had been getting bullied at his school, at the high school, and well, no, not getting. He was the bully according to one of the people he went to school with, and didn't nobody take him seriously. So in turn, to inflict his will and to get the desired reaction that he was looking for, he went to the local or the nearby elementary school and got his shit off.
Why not? I mean, that'd be fucked up too.
No,
but why not go to the high school and do it?
Because you ain't respected that, and they probably would have beat your ass before you walked through the door with it or whatever. For whatever, he ain't got no business doing that to nobody. But the fact that you took it to some and you inflicted harm on motherfuckers that weren't even fucking with you or didn't cower to you when you was trying to punk a motherfucker and shit, that's some hoe ass shit. But y'all the same people that think that you don't need no gun control. I get it.
You can't control guns.
That's not
I
true.
think you need like
How do you control guns?
Answer is first not responding.
I think you need a assault rifle control.
How? Why? Like,
So having a gun is cool as long as it's a slow release. Like boom, 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 boom. But
that's not all assault rifles though.
No,
All assault rifles ain't all fully.
even some,
I'm
even
talking
even
about
semi.
fullest. I'm talking about
No, because it's very few assault rifles. You can't even. I think assault rifles are illegal.
give me the release pattern of an assault rifle. How does it release?
The same way that a handgun release.
I'm talking about
The same rate.
Yeah.
It could be the same. It's the
They
same.
don't.
So what it is? So you got an assault rifle. You take your AR-15. You call that an assault rifle. You take that stock off. It's a handgun, but it do the same shit. What's the difference?
put the stock on, and what happens?
It's illegal.
But
Like,
it's not a handgun based off of the stock. It's a handgun based off of
The grip.
ammunition.
No, it's not.
Remember that. Remember that.
I'm
AR-22 I had.
I'm finna kill you, because the Draco is a handgun.
I feel you.
What bullet? What
Is it?
yes,
Based off
a
what?
Draco is a handgun.
Let's see. According to Point Blank, I was able to shoot my whatchamacallit 22 because it had 22 bullets. I was able to shoot it on the handgun.
I don't mean that. Don't yeah. It's just the
How
book.
fast is the release, man? Like,
No, it's not. They can be. They can. It can be.
Yeah, but that's like a AR-15. AR don't stand for assault rifle. I think we mentioned it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a high capacity magazine that's different from like a handgun. A handgun probably 16, but you can get like a 30.
Yeah, you could get extended.
But
You get up to a 50, I think, for a handgun.
Okay, so with these assault rifles, fully automatic, you just hold the trigger and it shoots, though, right?
Yeah, if it's fully. But those are not available to the civilian.
Yeah.
What does the switch do?
Well, the switch is the same thing, but switches are illegal.
Yeah.
What does the switch?
They're
not illegal because them jokers are so.
The motherfuckers are illegal.
They illegal. Though.
They are illegal. You get caught with a switch. I mean,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. They sold, but they are illegal. Like people, you could go buy one, but you ain't go buy one in the store.
So I think in Canada it just passed that they're no longer selling fully automatics or whatever, or semi-automatics, and they're no longer selling them in Canada, and the government will buy yours back. Yeah, like if you got one and you want to sell it, the government will buy yours back for like $1,800 or something like that.
And that's the thing. I was going to mention that like if they ban them in America, like high capacity AR-15s like those, it's so many of them. I think I read something that was like for every American there's like 2 of them or something crazy like that. And I know I ain't got one.
Can't control that shit.
It's so many guns in America.
Can't
It's like crazy.
Let me ask you a question.
Think about it.
And I'm opposed.
But the attempt is okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because
Turn your mic. It's facing me.
sometimes you legit you gotta walk with a person. What do you do in this situation? Like you've had probably 4 mass shootings, including the one in Oklahoma last week.
Philly. It was one in Philly.
Like a week.
You've had 4. You've had 4 in the midst of a month. What do you do? As a politician, as a local anything, as a parent, as a friend, as a citizen, what do you do?
Bro, there's nothing you can do because a mass shooting could happen with a handgun.
No, it can't.
Yes, it can.
There's no way possible. Well, technically it can because a mass shooting consists of, I believe, it's 12 or more people being shot at one time, and it might even be less than that. True, that is 1,000% true. So let's put you in a politician seat as opposed to a civilian seat. You're the mayor. You're the mayor of East Chicago. There's a mass shooting in East Chicago, knock on wood. And somebody comes to you, the public comes to you. It's a mass shooting in Central. Somebody comes to you. What is your response to them? Because I guarantee you it's not going to be there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, of course.
So you as the mayor, what do you do?
Tell them something that sound good. Honestly, because that's all motherfuckers do anyway.
That's not true because they just passed some gun laws in New York. And
what gun laws in New York? New York is the strictest state when it comes to guns anyway.
True.
Like, so what is it? Like what? Like bro, like it sound good to gun control, but bro, like, because at the end of the day, black people, like, we all got this thing where the martial law shit come into effect. It's gonna be y'all trying to take our guns so y'all could do this. Like it's this shit deep. Like this whole, like, all this shit going on. This shit deep, and we ain't even hit the surface, bro. Like, whatever. Not to be conspiracy man, but
let's go down that rabbit hole if so, because it can't. You can't have a consistent problem that seems to be growing rapidly and say that there's no solution to it. It's like the two don't coincide.
Yeah, I would say because I don't think I would ban the guns because I want to buy one. I'm actually want to buy one before they ban these motherfuckers. But I think it should be a more in-depth process to purchasing a firearm.
Most definitely.
Because not not every state is the same. Like I feel like you said, like in New York, you gotta go through so much just to even have one in your house. Indiana, I could just go to the store if I got the money. They run my background, and then boom, that's it.
And I believe July 1st.
You could just go buy that bit.
Well, you could just go buy it regardless, but permits are no longer necessary.
Yeah, which
is the dumbest shit in the fucking world.
Yeah, I mean, I already got my permit, so I don't care. Like I feel like I already.
I need my money back then. I got lifetime. See my money.
Me too.
But like someone like I forgot who it was. I'm sorry if I forgot your name, but they was breaking it down how difficult it is in some places for women to get abortions. Like they gotta go to certain places, and then they gotta talk to the doctor. Hey, do you know what you're doing?
You gotta be You gotta be a certain age. You gotta have a certain amount of kids.
Yeah, or and then when you go to the abortion clinic, it's all these people there cussing you out because you about to have an abortion. It's like, hey, if you did that with guns, where they had to go through so much and
or
realize hey, if you use this is what happened, which fucking everybody should know anyways.
So
but
it's easier to buy a gun than it is to get your license and to have an abortion.
Yeah,
facts. And you don't think there's nothing wrong?
I mean, bro, it's
so don't think now. Don't think right in front of your face. Think 10 years from now. If you implemented stricter gun laws, whether it's stricter background checks, the same way with driver's licenses, you have to do a permit test. Then you got to do an actual physical test to show that you are aware. You should do the same thing with a gun. If you did that now to make it harder to buy guns, you don't think 10 years from now that there would be less gun casualties in America?
Check this out. In the 80s, go to drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Go to everybody selling drugs, all that shit. Like in the 90s, who was that? Clinton?
Yeah.
Made it strict. Did that stop niggas from selling drugs?
No. And you're looking at it wrong because you're never going to stop anything.
So
anything is capable with the right, I guess, know-how and the right fervor, like you really want to do it. But the accessibility to certain things, you're going to decrease the numbers.
So I'm gonna ask you, do we have mass shootings often?
Yes.
Often?
Yes. In America,
we have them often. We just you
can put like this. You can count on the mass shooting in America at least 3 times a year.
So that's often.
That's a lot compared to other countries.
And then you got to think
there's other countries that ain't even that's not even.
We had 3 or 4 in the last month, though, right?
Yeah, right. And I was keeping it low.
Yeah, and then you got to think about
what do you call often? What just happened recently?
Yeah, what just happened recently? I would look at that as often, or
once a month. I think
once a month.
Okay, so not to sound negative. Okay, so and I know you don't mean to sound negative either. So what would you? I don't even want to say want. If you could quell the number of mass shootings that we have, what do you think would be? It's no positive way to pose this question. So I don't mean nothing negative by it.
I got a good question.
What would be my number for mass shootings?
Yeah.
My number would be 0. But at the end of the day, that's not possible. Like you saying, slow it down. So what? We'll go from 3 to 2.
We ain't at 3, my nigga. We at 288.
I'm saying no. I'm saying.
Well, we was
because y'all said 3 a year. Y'all said 3 a year.
That will put us under the damn near that will put us in the bottom 1% of the world that has mass shootings, as opposed to being number 1 in the world in the leader. And I get it. Some of that is correlation to we do mass produce weapons, so they go hand in hand. I get that. So maybe we outsource Jordans to China and Walmart and all of these Disney and all these other big ass corporations. We outsource them to Asian countries and Indian countries and all that other shit. How about we outsource our weaponry? But we don't want to do that because we don't want our guns getting in other hands. That's why we make sure we mass produce our weapons in America. But at the same time, look at the correlation it's having on the American population. You having mass shootings at high schools, grocery stores, churches, fucking sporting events, movie theaters, and all this other shit. You're literally putting, not you.
Ain't no fucking sporting event. I ain't seen nobody. Who got shot at a sporting event?
Shit, somebody that a graduation just got shot up.
Yeah. like regardless of the fact, it's you got to do something different. Like it's because just to say that you can't change or fix this situation to say that you're okay with it at the same time. I know you're not saying that, but that's essentially what you're saying.
No.
So not to cut, I'm cutting you off.
Go ahead.
I don't know how many of y'all said, but the number sounded real low. Okay, so a mass shooting, I just had to look it up real quick. A mass shooting is considered, they got 4 or more or 5 or more.
I thought it was 12.
That's what they said. So, but if it's 4 or more, there's been 246 this year alone, and they think we gonna surpass last year's numbers.
At this rate?
See, I'm not calling it
which was like 600 and something. But
I'm not calling a shootout on the corner on 150th from a cook.
damn, that's very specific. But, I gotta quit joking. But yeah, like that's what I said. Like we don't think of those as mass shootings. We think of like what happened at the school, what happened at the grocery store, Columbine. Like those, we think of those as the mass shootings.
Oh shit!
But
what was that?
even
Lollapalooza 2-3 years ago, right here in Chicago. The shit in Vegas when motherfuckers got to picking motherfuckers out in the fucking crowd.
What happened at Lollapalooza?
Remember they shot all the. Was it Lollapalooza? I think it was Lollapalooza. Motherfuckers got the shooting or you know what?
I don't think it was Lollapalooza.
It wasn't. What it was, they found the same dude that shot up Vegas. Once they had found this shit and all of that, he had like, I guess, etchings and I guess he did like the background shit, just like remember in Shooter, right? Like
yeah,
he did the scouting
for
shit.
Lollapalooza.
Yeah, like so it's like you got shit like that. Like you got all these mass events and shit where motherfuckers just shit. Go back 20 years when the old dude was picking motherfuckers off on Klein.
So what reduces mass shootings?
The accessibility to guns. Plain and simple.
Reducing accessibility to guns.
Absolutely. Like there will always be guns on the street. Let's be perfectly clear.
Was it better screening?
Absolutely. Everything across the board.
I would say better screening because a lot of these people, when you look up when they done did this mass shootings, they done had like signs that this person should never have a gun. Like they either done told somebody they about to do this, they done looked it up online, they done talked about it in forums, and I know we don't like the government prying in our personal business, but some of this shit need to be red flag. Like if I can get fucking canceled on Facebook for saying gay or something, then ain't nothing. I know these niggas who talk about mass shootings who made posts and did Reddit forums and all this shit should be.
Old boy with the grocery store wrote a manifesto and supposedly had a fucking had a former cop who was his mentor or whatever. It was basically saying, like, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I plan on carrying out this shit.
They say he used to go to that grocery store like
to do recon,
to do research. Like what the fuck, man?
Like that's a problem. And if you have like you actually have to have a mental eval to play in the NFL.
Cars have emission tests, right?
Every other year, whether it's the even year or the odd year, depending on when your car was.
There should be an evaluation every 2 or 3 years.
Who pay for that?
It would be the taxes.
I pay for my emission test. Do I pay for
No, you don't. Test? Emission test free.
If when you fail,
when you pay for your new plates and shit, that's what you pay for.
You pay for your new plates.
Yeah, when you pay for the test itself is free, but you normally do it before you get your plates and shit. So when you go get your new plates and all that, that's probably some portion of that is probably going to emissions and shit.
So let's say, okay, if there's a gun emission test, right? You have to bring all your registered guns to this place before August 14th. Bring your registered guns before August 14th. Sit down in the classroom with 50 other people. Take a 45-minute.
However long.
Yeah. Those who pass, grab your guns. Adios. See you later. Those who fail.
So what are you doing? Like, what kind of test is this? Like, what questions do you ask? Like,
honestly, you make it like the job test. If we and I mean more extensive. you really you do psyche vows, and I think you being nice. I ain't putting you in a room with 50 other people because I don't get to really probe you the way I need to.
I don't know if you got enough time to do like
that. That's why you don't. That's why you don't give it a designated date. You start doing this the moment, because put it like this: for everybody that already owns a pistol, that cat's already out the bag. So for everything that you do to be preventative, it will be for going forward. So let's say January 1st, 2023, to purchase any gun going forward, you have to have a psyche vow, and you got to go through a gun training class for every pistol you buy. You could have bought a pistol last week. You got to go through a training class for that gun, and you got to go through a training class for that gun. Because if you make it harder to own guns, everybody ain't got the time or the money, because you're gonna have to pay for the class too. So yeah, your gun might run you. Let's say you buy a SIG for $700-800. You got to pay for the SIG itself, and then you got to pay the $150 to $200 for the class. Exactly, that's the average consumer, the average citizen. That's a lot. The average time they can. Now, you shaking your head, but like if you make gun owning more extensive, because how many motherfuckers you know with a rocket launcher? You don't know a lot of motherfuckers with a rocket launcher. You want to know why? Because a lot of motherfuckers don't know where to get a rocket launcher from.
So Rondo number 9 have one.
So look, I mean, you Chicago for an example. Like, you couldn't buy guns in Chicago a couple years ago.
Facts.
But they were still number one for shootings and shit. Like, bro, like, if you make it this hard for motherfuckers to go in the store and buy a gun, break-ins gonna increase. Like, it's
not really.
Yes, because niggas gonna want guns. Oh, this nigga, old man on the corner got a lot of guns in the crib. We going to his crib and take his shit.
But then look at what you risk, because again, everything that you're thinking about is immediate, long term. Because
look at what you risk. The shit that motherfuckers doing, they know what they risking. Like,
if you don't have a weapon, you ain't breaking in nobody's house to get a weapon. So like you basically saying that the people that already got guns is breaking into people's house to get more guns.
That ain't true. That's not true.
So let's say you don't own a pistol. Would you break in a house to try to steal one of mine?
What you do homework. You do homework, and yes, you go in there
without a pistol.
Because you're doing homework.
You think the person is gone?
Hey, let me tell you something.
That is the dumbest shit.
Hey, bro.
People who break into homes are some of the most dangerous people in the world. When you think about it, like, you go into somebody's house, you don't really know what the fuck going on.
But see, 9 times out of 10, people who break into people's houses get pistols and shit and guns already on them. I'm not breaking into nobody's crib that I think got guns without a gun already on me. And that's what the thing that I think that you overshadowing. You not breaking into somebody else's house naked. You're not doing that.
He said doing homework, make sure that they gone. Make sure they at work.
That's a big ask.
Bro,
I get it. Yeah, it's happened. I'm sure, but that's not a regularity.
You said what?
That's not a regularity.
Can y'all imagine Larry creeping in through y'all window?
I'm not coming through the window. I'm going through the door. Like,
what's your name?
Man, I'm chilling, bro.
What's your name?
I'm chilling, dog.
We'll talk about it.
But look, it happens, dog. Like, it happens. Thoughts and prayers to everybody that lost their life in these mass shootings. But there's nothing you can do to stop this shit. Nothing. Because, Julie, what you say? How many? A mass shooting is what?
It said 4 or more people.
From a
What's your smallest gun? How many it hold?
10.
Oh, okay, cool.
No, actually it holds 7.
Cool. That's still a mass shooting. That's still a mass shooting. Like,
yeah, but
it's at a slow pace though.
Yeah, right. I never said it would stop, and I think that's what you overlooking. Like, it's. Would you want bombs to be legal?
Hell, no.
Why not?
Why?
What's the difference between a bomb and a gun? What's the difference?
What's the difference between? Because a gun is at least somewhat controllable.
A bomb is controllable.
No, the fuck it's not.
It's controllable because unless you arm it, it ain't. It's a paperweight. A bomb don't become a problem until you arm it. That's when a bomb.
You can direct where you shooting at. You can't direct no bomb.
No, you can put it in a blast radius. Like, you can put it somewhere to where the blast radius don't kill nobody.
Okay, you got it.
I'm just saying.
You got it. That's what you do.
I'm drawing a correlation because I wanted, like, it's not a reach.
It's the fucking reach. A bomb is and a gun is not the Not the same thing. Like you,
What's the
you
difference?
said it is.
What's the difference?
Okay, cool.
A bomb, not a bomb and a gun, but a bomb and an assault rifle
The threat is the same.
It is.
and a machine gun.
The threat is the same.
Okay.
You
Okay, bro. You got it. You got it. Y'all. A bomb and an assault rifle
and a machine gun.
is what?
this,
One and the same?
the threat.
The threat.
The threat is the same. How's it not? I can clear out a whole block of. I can clear out the whole family with a banana clip. A whole block, like from the start of the block to the end of the block. I can clear out the whole block with one banana clip.
Okay.
Both sides.
Okay.
You talk about a bullet per person.
Okay.
You can do the same thing with a bomb.
Okay. All right. It's the same thing. I'm
Probably
with you.
couldn't even do the same thing with a
I'm
bomb.
with you. I'm
With
with
a
you.
bomb, you throw a joke, you gonna kill the 6 over there, dude.
Depending on the blast rate, because they can have a bigger blast radius.
Gotcha. I'm with y'all.
No,
I'm with y'all. You got.
If you disagree,
I
because
digress.
We having a serious conversation, and it's like if you got a problem with a bomb, which it takes somebody to detonate.
Why do you think it's not possible to go in the store and buy a bomb?
A mass killing happened with a
only
knife.
because they're illegal? That's the only reason.
Why do you think they're illegal? Why is that assault rifle legal to buy and a bomb is not legal to buy?
Because people hide behind the thing. People say that it's for sport,
Hunting.
all
Exactly.
that. That's the only reason.
You're not throwing a bomb at a deer.
You don't hunt with an assault rifle though. You don't.
I agree.
That's what they say it's
Like,
for.
you know,
They say it's for hunting.
Like, and I butchered
So what are you
not.
really doing with
I
that assault
legit-
rifle?
I
Is
legit
it
just had
to
this-
murder
I
people?
had the same conversation with,
Or is it to
with
protect
my,
your house?
with my supervisor, who's a hunter, and he brought that up. Like, and I'm like, and I said the same shit you said. I'm like, you don't hunt with an assault rifle. He was like, yeah, but you can.
What's the black nigga on Instagram? His name Black Rambo.
Black Rambo.
He's just a collector. And he like to shoot. And he helps sell guns. He's a influencer.
Yeah.
He don't hunt. He just collect guns. Some people like to collect guns. Some people like going to the range and shoot. Like, you don't have to. Hey,
You know what you arguing? You're arguing the option to be able to buy guns as opposed to the reasoning behind why you own guns or why we should own guns. Truth be told, if I'm being honest, don't know house need more than one handgun and maybe a shotgun, because they say a shotgun is the best home defense. And I know because I owned one at one point. You don't, as a regular 5-6 person household, you don't need 5-6 guns in the house. It's not a need, it's a want. And I don't know if I had this conversation.
is a gun a need?
Yeah,
Just
I think a gun is a need, but again, is a car a need? Because a car ain't necessarily a need, especially depending on the city you live in. But
a car is a need.
It makes life a lot easier, right?
A car is a need.
If you live in New York, if you live downtown New York or downtown Chicago, a car ain't a need. It's not a need.
Why? Well, just because you live, if you
Traffic.
live,
Number one, traffic. You can't get as far as you can't move it at a rapid pace. That's why most people who live downtown Manhattan and all that shit, they don't have cars because it's hard. Number one, it's hard as hell to find parking. Parking high as shit. Like, you can't move at your pace. That's the way you see. Like, they walk a lot because everywhere that they going is in close proximity anyway. So by the time you try to find parking, you've been late for your appointment.
so it depends. It depends on where you at.
Yeah, for car to be needed, it depends.
Yeah, it's subjective. Like, it's subjective. And same thing. Honestly, same thing with I don't have a problem with a person owning a gun, but I think if you really want to think of everything that you got to do to own a car, think of everything you got to do to own a house. Neither one, and yeah, you could kill somebody with a car. With this is a death machine.
What do you got to do to own a car?
You gotta you gotta read the book or whatever, learn how to drive. You gotta pass the permit test, number one.
You don't have to do that to drive a car, bro.
Excuse me.
You don't have to do that to drive
to own a car.
To own a car, you don't have to do
You don't
that.
have to take a permit test.
No.
Since when? When did they get rid of the permit test?
That's to drive it.
To own. Well,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
True. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I hate this conversation because we're playing semantics.
Bro,
because the moment you put a car that's not registered and not licensed on the road, that's an automatic felony.
I don't know.
It's a ticket. It's a ticket. It's a ticket. At the
ticket
least.
for sure.
Like, and that's what I hate when we play semantics trying to prove a point. When you you're not gonna put a car on the road that ain't properly tagged and all of that shit because you driving dirty the moment you out there. Like, so you're going to be taking back streets, alleys, and all that shit. You're not going to be driving that motherfucking daytime, maybe doing 5 miles over the speed limit by the police in a car that ain't got proper notifications and all that shit on it. Stop it. Like you're reaching.
I'm not, bruh.
So yeah, you can buy it if you want to. You ain't driving it nowhere.
I'm chilling.
You ain't driving it out of state.
I'm chilling.
Or am I reaching?
I'm chilling. What time is it, Joe?
See what I mean?
What time is?
We an hour 30.
We an hour 30 in.
You make a point.
How many guns is it safe to own in your house? I would say, if I was a millionaire, a gun in every room.
I think that's excessive.
How many guns you got, bro?
Personally, 4.
Why?
All bullshit aside, because at the time I started.
Fix your mic. I didn't even notice your mic like that, man.
My
Fix
bad.
your mic, though.
Because at the time, the first gun I bought it because I felt that I needed it because I was in a position to where somebody tried to break into my grandfather's house when I was staying there. Every gun that I bought after that, between then and now, well, as opposed to about a year ago, is because I wanted it and I had the option to have it. I didn't need it. And when I bought that Mossberg, that's what you doing?
Looking at.
Oh, he said you gonna be looking at guns. You is looking at guns.
I am looking at guns.
When I bought that Mossberg, I didn't need it. I bought it because I wanted it. When I bought my AR, I bought it because I wanted it. Like when I bought my secondhand gun, I bought it just because that was a gun that I bought out of a need. Because I'm like, okay, I got Bree at the house with these kids, and I want something at the house for her. So if I'm not there and I got the pistol with me, that she got something that she ain't got to worry about trying to control this big and heavy, and she could do what she wanted. I've let her shoot those guns and shit before, so I know that she's proficient and shit in it. Outside of those 2 guns, truth be told, I don't need the other big shit and all of that shit. I bought those because I wanted it. But again, that's what I was going to say a couple minutes ago. I don't know if I had that conversation with you. I know I had it at work before. As Americans, to a degree, we are too free.
I could destroy you right now.
Based off what?
Off something that you said.
Okay, go ahead.
We gonna talk about
No,
it.
go ahead.
So, psych evaluation.
Mm-hmm.
Those questions. If X was to happen to X by X, if
You don't have to say a name for one of them.
if
A, B, and C.
A, B, and C, yeah, I use all saying. If one of your homies was to get smoked by the police, what are you doing? How do you react to that?
If I'm right there,
Yeah.
I'm shooting back.
So if that question is on the test,
I would not be able. They would not grant me a gun because of law and order.
do you say
Honestly, no, I lie. I lie in that.
so?
I thought
This
this
is
all the way out. And when I say psych eval, you don't do it based off of a test because it's just like standardized testing. I don't believe in it. A lot of people don't believe in standardized testing because everybody wasn't raised the same. Everybody wasn't taught the same. So it's a huge problem, especially even in Indiana with standardized testing. You have to go sit in my world, like if I can have it my way, you literally go sit down and you talk to somebody. And you ain't writing these answers out. You are having a real conversation. All this shit ain't gonna go the same way.
What do you ask a person that would determine if they not fit to own an assault rifle?
The same questions that you would ask them. Well, not the same, but kind of like the same line in the questions that you would ask somebody if you finna hire them at your company. You don't. Our interview questions ain't the same,
Bro.
Listen to me, they're not. So it would be the same thing with a gun. Like if I'm the shrink or the psychiatrist or whatever, or the person that's supposed to do the mental eval on you as somebody that you need to go through to own a gun, the questions ain't gonna be rudimentary. There's not gonna be 1 through 20. Or you answered 19 out of 20 of them right. Way to go. We're gonna have a conversation, and I'm gonna probe you. I'm gonna pick your brain. I don't know if you watched Law and Order SVU back when the no disrespect, the Asian guy, I forgot what his name was, but he used to be able to read people when they were in the interrogation room just based off of their body language, their tics when they would be arguing with Stabler and Benson as to why they were there, their family upbringing. Like when you get somebody who really knows how to understand and break down people and read people, you ain't even got to be direct with them. You can get that's those are the limits for me. What you should go through.
So we going off of a TV show. That's you brought up a TV show. You also got niggas who know how to pass a lie detector test.
That is true.
Like the people who like these motherfuckers who doing these killings. These some sick smart motherfuckers, bro.
Sick smart, yeah.
Like these are like you could manipulate a Oh, you want to sit here and ask me a bunch of questions on why I shouldn't? You want to probe me to see why you don't think I'm fit to own an assault rifle? Okay, let's sit here and play the game. I'll play the game with you. Like, motherfuckers could dance around that. Like, it's
So do you think that more people or less people would be able to beat that test? Honestly,
I would say the motherfuckers that's more likely to shoot up a fucking school, they gonna pass it.
how do you gauge that? Because think about what you just said. How do you know that prior to? How do you gauge that?
Because at the end, I feel like they have a plan, and they gonna do whatever the fuck they gotta do to follow their plan through. So if it's me sitting down in the room with you to fucking to I don't even know the word, bro. To
Convince
you that I'm eligible to purchase an assault rifle and ain't nothing wrong with me, I'm gonna do that.
If there's 10 serial killers, 7 to pass that.
So you think 7? You think?
I mean, that's good though.
I say 3. I say 3.
I was gonna say it's probably a lower number because I would say
because then you're on his side and you're proving it. It's pointless to have that.
But I would say, to stop those other 3, it may be worth it.
Yeah.
That's a way of looking at it too.
Yeah,
because instead of letting the whole 10 slide past.
Yeah, because
so if you stop 9, I mean you stop 1 out of the 10. That's cool.
Yeah, because that 10th person may be the person to shoot your kid.
Hey, because I look at it this way.
Or mine.
Hey, Jew.
They might fail though the test. You know why they might fail it? Because if you let people talk long enough,
they'll tell them themselves.
They gonna sell them.
and that's the part that we not like you undercutting that. It's just like what they say, liquid courage. You put a motherfucker at the table or at the bar with some liquor, they spill his guts. You let them talk long enough. If you get a motherfucker to going, like.
Because I think I brought it up before. It was the dude in New York who shot the black people on the train, white dude, and he had said they was about to mug him, but he shouldn't have had a gun because he needed a gun. I don't know, but look, just like a couple weeks before that, the nigga got mugged. Mm-hmm. So in his mind, everybody trying to get at him. So he got him a gun. Like, all right, the next motherfucker that play with me, I'm killing everybody, and that's what he shot them all. I think he killed some of them. But
that's how it be, though.
When he was doing his interrogation, he was replaying this shit back, and he was talking so much like, man, this nigga shouldn't have had a gun at all. This nigga crazy.
I give you a better one, and I know we got to wrap it up, so I'm gonna make this short. I'm gonna use myself for an example. Like I said, when I got my first gun, I got it because literally, I remember like it was yesterday. I was leaving the house. And I saw the niggas on the block, but they look like the regular niggas that live around there anyway. Some young niggas, probably between 18 and 22. I'm putting shit in the car. I'm finna go head to Lulu and CMJ. Within 5 minutes, my grandmother's calling me to tell me that my granddaddy caught some niggas trying to climb through his bedroom window. Like, I probably was just getting on 8094. Mm-hmm. If there's a psych eval in place within the next week or so, when I go get my first gun, and because I probably would have been stupid enough to tell the truth as to why. They don't give me a gun because I have malintentions. Like, yeah, I got it for home defense and protection, but it's like if you buy a gun for me in retaliation, like you have plans to use it and use it soon. These are people, me included, since we preaching accountability and objectivity and all of that. I shouldn't have been granted, for my standards, the license to own a gun in that. You should not be able to own a gun. Yeah, fuck sport, fuck hunting and all that. Because most of the niggas in the hood ain't never hunted and they don't shoot for sport. They shoot to shoot at niggas and kill.
So if in 2013 you don't pass that test, right? If you don't pass the test 10 years ago, do you get a chance to retake it when you're in a better mind state a year later?
I think a year too soon. I think it should be 5 years later, honestly.
That's a long time.
It is. No, it is. Because the year go past fast as fuck. Like, it's you talking about because what are the ramifications for you to fail a mental eval? Like, that ain't no small shit. That ain't no little shit. Like why did you fail? You got some shit that you need to work out, and you probably not gonna work that shit out in a year. I'll meet you in the middle, maybe with 3. Like, it's you can't keep having mass killings. And I ain't talking about the 4 to 5. I'm talking about grocery stores, churches, colleges, Sandy Hooks, all the other like the elementary that just got shut up, the hospital that got shut up in Tulsa, all of that shit, the everyday shit that go on in Chicago, and say that there's nothing that you can do about it. Like that's nuts to me.
That's why I was saying like the abortion thing just make it like just a little bit harder for people to get guns, because like you said, that mental stuff, the evaluation is gonna be a little bit harder to do that, and
you gotta pay for it. You know
what it's gonna take? Black people gotta start buying guns. Once we start buying guns in mass, they go be like, hey, these niggas is tripping.
We own guns in mass. Like that ain't the problem.
I don't know.
Americans as a whole, what is it? Like every house got at least 3 to 5 TVs in it. Like every house probably got like 2 cars in it now. Every household. I'm pretty sure if you do the ratios and you find the right numbers, it's probably 2 to 3 guns per household.
Oh yeah. I told you like it was like, I don't know if that's like per household, but it's like for every American it's like 3 guns.
Right. Like it's owning guns ain't the problem. Like it's the surplus of guns that niggas got, and certain motherfuckers shouldn't have them. But I'm gonna close it. I said this at work. It's gonna take the right person getting shot, or the right school, or the right kid, or the right politician getting shot. It's like somebody who wasn't meant to be shot by the powers to be a big brother. And then you gonna have all the gun chains that you need. Like motherfuckers don't care about the average American getting shot, or a little black kid, little black boy, little black girl getting shot. But you shoot the right motherfucker. And I'm not caping or asking for this, but that's what it takes. We move slowly. We're not proactive. We're reactive. So we can talk to the cows come home. When the right motherfucker gets shot, you're gonna see all of the changes in the laws possible.
It's happening slowly but surely.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. But we hour 40 in, man. What's y'all last remarks for the night? Talked about a lot. Relationships.
Shout out to transparency. Man, niggas is crazy.
Shouts out to them too.
Oh yeah, that's their month.
Yeah, shout out. But it is also Black Music Month as well.
Juneteenth coming up.
Maybe
It's Black Music Month.
Yeah, maybe that's something we'll talk about next
Every month is
episode.
Black Music Month.
So which ranks higher? Is it Black Music Month here? Pride Month up here?
Black Music Month.
Black Music Month.
Black Music Month up here.
I only know black music.
All right. In the comment section, if you support Black Music Month,
Y'all neck.
run it up.
And if you
Supporting Pride Month,
run away.
You going to Pride?
Oh, I got to work.
run it up in the chat room.
I got to work. I got to work.
I definitely got to work. I got to work every weekend.
So yeah, that's next episode. Next episode we go dive into Black music.
Oh,
Happy Father's Day.
definitely.
Oh, it's gonna be it's gonna be a good one. It's Father's Day. It's gonna be Juneteenth coming up.
I don't want to see none of you bitches with I'm a father. I'm play mama and daddy.
So that's
I'm blocking you on Facebook. I'm reporting you. That's what I'm gonna do.
so that's what we go. That's what we go talk about next week. Black music, Black fathers, and Juneteenth.
Okay, I bet you're gonna say something else. You discriminate.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm with you.
See, this is a Black month.
And that's it.
That's enough. Y'all silly.
And that's enough.
Silly.
Oh yeah, man, y'all be safe. Enjoy the time with your family, your loved ones, and all of that. Put the guns down, like they say on WGCI.
Put the guns down. Let them kids play.
Right, let them kids play. The summer just started.
Right, all right. DJ, press the next button. Walk them down, all right?
Man,
Ain't that what they play right after they say that?
I don't like.
Walk them down.
Walk them down.
We out.
Out. We gone.
Unfiltered University.